What if a poor boy from a small island, with no money, no special advantages, and countless obstacles, grew up to become one of the greatest football players in history? A boy who cried when he left his family at just 12 years old, who faced poverty, loneliness, criticism, and even a serious heart condition, yet refused to give up. How did Cristiano Ronaldo transform pain into power, failure into motivation, and dreams into reality? This is not just the story of a football legend. It is the story of discipline, sacrifice, resilience, and the unstoppable mindset that changed the world forever. Hello everyone and welcome back to English Orbit, the channel where you improve your English through inspiring stories, real-life journeys, and powerful life lessons. Today's story is one of the most inspiring success stories in modern sports history. It is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo. As you listen, pay attention to the vocabulary, sentence structure, and pronunciation. This story is designed to help improve your English listening skills while motivating you to pursue your own goals. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the incredible journey of Cristiano Ronaldo. The boy who refused to give up. Humble beginnings. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, the capital city of Madeira, Portugal. Today, Madeira is known around the world for its stunning landscapes, beautiful mountains, and breathtaking ocean views. Tourists visit the island every year to enjoy its natural beauty. But for Cristiano's family, life on the island was not easy. His father, José Denis Aveiro, worked as a gardener. Sometimes he took additional jobs to earn extra money. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked long hours as a cook and cleaner. Despite working hard every day, there was never much money. The family lived in a small house with limited space. Life was simple, and every expense had to be carefully managed. There were no expensive toys, no luxury vacations, no special privileges. Yet despite their struggles, Cristiano's parents loved their children deeply and always encouraged them to dream big. Little did they know that their youngest son would one day become one of the most famous people on the planet. Falling in love with football. From a very young age, Cristiano was different. He was energetic, competitive, and incredibly passionate about football. While many children enjoyed different activities, Cristiano wanted only one thing. He wanted to play football. Every morning, he thought about football. Every afternoon, he played football. Every evening, he dreamed about football. The streets of Madeira became his playground. Whenever he found an open space, he would start kicking a ball. Sometimes he played with friends. Sometimes he played alone. And sometimes he imagined himself scoring goals in front of thousands of cheering fans. Football wasn't just a game to him. It was his passion. A family facing challenges. Life at home was not always peaceful. Cristiano's family faced many difficulties. Money problems created stress. His father struggled with alcoholism, which affected the family deeply. As a child, Cristiano often witnessed challenges that no young boy should have to experience. Yet these difficult experiences taught him valuable lessons. They taught him resilience. They taught him responsibility. And they taught him the importance of hard work. Instead of allowing hardship to discourage him, Cristiano became determined to create a better future. He wanted to help his family. He wanted to make his parents proud. Most importantly, he wanted to prove that his circumstances would not define his destiny. The competitive spirit. Even as a child, Cristiano hated losing. Whether he was playing football, racing his friends, or participating in school activities, he always wanted to win. Some people considered him overly competitive. But those who knew him understood something important. Cristiano wasn't competing against other people. He was competing against his own limits. Whenever he made a mistake, he wanted to improve. Whenever he failed, he wanted another chance. Whenever someone doubted him, he worked harder. This mindset would eventually become one of the greatest strengths of his career. While others accepted average results, Cristiano constantly pushed himself toward excellence, joining his first football club. At the age of 8, Cristiano joined a local football club called Andorrania. His father worked there as a kit manager. This allowed Cristiano to spend even more time around football. From the moment he stepped onto the field, coaches noticed something special. His speed was remarkable. His ball control was impressive. His determination was extraordinary. Most importantly, he trained harder than everyone else. When practice ended, Cristiano often stayed behind to continue working. He practiced dribbling. He practiced shooting. He practiced running. He practiced everything repeatedly. Even at a young age, he understood something many people never learn. Success comes from consistent effort, not occasional effort. Consistent effort. Day after day. Week after week. Year after year. Moving to Nacional. As Cristiano improved, he joined Nacional, one of Madeira's most respected football clubs. The competition was tougher. The expectations were higher. The challenges were greater. But Cristiano embraced every challenge. Rather than feeling intimidated, he became even more motivated. Each difficult match pushed him to improve. Each strong opponent taught him valuable lessons. Slowly but surely, people began noticing the talented young player from Madeira. His performances attracted attention from scouts across Portugal. And eventually, an opportunity arrived that would change his life forever. The opportunity of a lifetime. One day, scouts from Sporting CP became interested in Cristiano Ronaldo. Sporting CP was one of Portugal's biggest football clubs and had a reputation for developing talented young players. For Cristiano, this was a dream opportunity. But it came with a painful sacrifice. To join Sporting's academy, he would need to leave Madeira. He would have to leave his family, leave his friends, leave everything he had ever known. And he would have to do it at just 12 years old. Imagine being 12 years old and moving to a completely different city without your family. Most children would be terrified. Cristiano was terrified too. But he was also determined. He understood that achieving great dreams often requires difficult sacrifices. After discussing the opportunity with his family, he made his decision. He would leave home. He would chase his dream. No matter how difficult the journey became. Leaving home. The day Cristiano left Madeira was one of the most emotional days of his life. His mother cried. His siblings cried. Even Cristiano struggled to hold back tears. For the first time, he would be living far away from the people he loved most. The future was uncertain. Nothing was guaranteed. But deep inside, he believed this sacrifice would be worth it. With a suitcase in his hand and dreams in his heart, he boarded a plane to Lisbon. He had no idea that this decision would eventually change his life forever. Life in Lisbon. Moving to Lisbon was much harder than Cristiano expected. He missed his family terribly. He felt lonely. He felt homesick. Everything around him seemed unfamiliar. The city was larger. The competition was stronger. The expectations were higher. To make matters worse, some of the other boys mocked his accent because he came from Madeira. At times, Cristiano felt isolated. There were moments when he wanted to return home. There were moments when giving up seemed easier than continuing. But every time he felt discouraged, he remembered his dream. He remembered why he had come to Lisbon. And that dream kept him moving forward. A health scare. While training at Sporting's academy, Cristiano faced another challenge. Doctors discovered that he had a heart condition. His heart was beating faster than normal. The condition threatened his football career. For a young boy whose entire life revolved around football, this news was devastating. Fortunately, doctors were able to perform a medical procedure to correct the problem. After recovering, Cristiano returned to training. Many people would have become fearful after such an experience. Cristiano became even more determined. He viewed the challenge as another obstacle to overcome. Another reason to keep fighting. Another reminder that nothing would stop him from chasing his dream. Building the foundation of greatness. At Sporting CP, Cristiano began transforming himself into an elite athlete. He trained relentlessly. He improved his speed. He improved his strength. He improved his technique. He studied the game constantly. While other young players rested, Cristiano practiced. While others relaxed, Cristiano worked. His coaches were impressed by his dedication. His teammates noticed his determination. And gradually, his performances began attracting attention far beyond Portugal. The young boy from Madeira was becoming something special. Something extraordinary. Something the football world had never seen before. Little did he know that the biggest opportunity of his life was just around the corner. From Sporting CP to Manchester United. The rise of a superstar. A night that changed everything. By the summer of 2003, Cristiano Ronaldo was no longer just another young player in Sporting CP's academy. He had become one of the club's brightest talents. His speed was extraordinary. His dribbling was mesmerizing. His confidence was impossible to ignore. Every week, he seemed to improve. Every match brought new excitement. Every performance attracted more attention. Yet Cristiano still had a long way to go before becoming a global superstar. Then came a night that would change his life forever. Sporting CP was scheduled to play a friendly match against Manchester United, one of the biggest football clubs in the world. For most young players, it was simply another game. For Cristiano Ronaldo, it became the opportunity of a lifetime. As he stepped onto the field, he wasn't intimidated by the famous players around him. Instead, he saw an opportunity to prove himself. An opportunity to show the world what he could do. And that is exactly what he did. From the first whistle, Ronaldo played with incredible confidence. He dribbled past defenders effortlessly. He attacked fearlessly. He moved with speed and energy that left opponents struggling to keep up. Every time he touched the ball, something exciting happened. The Manchester United players were astonished. Many of them had never seen a young player perform with such confidence against experienced professionals. By the end of the match, one thing was clear. Cristiano Ronaldo was special. Very special. According to several reports, some Manchester United players told their manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, that the club needed to sign Ronaldo immediately. They had seen enough. They knew they were witnessing the future. Within days, negotiations began. And soon, Cristiano Ronaldo's life changed forever. Joining Manchester United. At just 18 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo signed for Manchester United. For the young boy who had left Madeira with nothing but a dream, it was an incredible achievement. But joining Manchester United also meant entering a completely new world. The English Premier League was one of the toughest football competitions on earth. The players were stronger. The defenders were more aggressive. The pressure was immense. Millions of fans expected results. Millions of people watched every match. For many young players, such pressure could be overwhelming. But Cristiano welcomed the challenge. He saw it as another opportunity to grow. Another opportunity to improve. Another step toward greatness. When he arrived at Manchester United, he received the famous number 7 shirt. It was a legendary number previously worn by some of the club's greatest players. Cristiano was surprised. He knew the responsibility that came with wearing that shirt. But instead of feeling fear, he felt motivation. He wanted to prove that he deserved it. Meeting Sir Alex Ferguson. One of the most important people in Ronaldo's journey was Sir Alex Ferguson. Ferguson was not just a football manager. He was a leader, a mentor, and one of the greatest coaches in football history. From the beginning, Ferguson saw extraordinary potential in Ronaldo. He believed the young Portuguese winger could become one of the best players in the world. But Ferguson also understood that talent alone wasn't enough. Potential means nothing without hard work. Under Ferguson's guidance, Ronaldo learned valuable lessons that would shape the rest of his career. He learned discipline. He learned professionalism. He learned patience. Most importantly, he learned that greatness requires constant improvement. Ferguson treated Ronaldo like a son. He protected him. He encouraged him. And he pushed him to become the best version of himself. Years later, Ronaldo would often speak about the enormous influence Ferguson had on his life. Their relationship became one of the most important partnerships in football history. Learning and improving. During his first season in England, Ronaldo showed flashes of brilliance. Fans loved his exciting style of play. His dribbling skills thrilled spectators. His confidence made him stand out. But he was still developing. At times, he held onto the ball for too long. At times, he made mistakes. At times, critics questioned whether he could fulfill his enormous potential. Many young players would have become discouraged. Cristiano did the opposite. He worked harder. Every training session became an opportunity to improve. He practiced his shooting. He practiced his passing. He practiced his decision-making. He spent hours in the gym building strength and endurance. While many players relied primarily on talent, Ronaldo relied on improvement. Every season, he returned stronger than before. Every year, he added new skills to his game. His commitment to growth was unlike anything most people had ever seen. Building the perfect athlete. One of Ronaldo's greatest strengths was his dedication to physical fitness. He understood that talent alone would never be enough to reach the top. He wanted every possible advantage. So he trained relentlessly. He followed strict diets. He maintained disciplined sleeping habits. He worked on speed, agility, strength, and endurance. While others were satisfied with being good, Ronaldo wanted to be exceptional. His teammates often admired his commitment. Even after training sessions ended, he frequently stayed behind to continue working. He believed that every extra minute of effort could make a difference. That mindset separated him from many other talented players. And over time, the results became impossible to ignore. Becoming a star. Season after season, Ronaldo's performances improved dramatically. He became faster, stronger, smarter, more dangerous. The goals started coming regularly. His assists increased. His confidence grew. Fans across England began recognizing his extraordinary talent. Defenders dreaded facing him. Supporters loved watching him. And football experts started predicting that he would become one of the world's best players. Cristiano was no longer simply a promising young talent. He was becoming a superstar. Yet despite his success, he remained hungry for more. Every achievement motivated him to work even harder. Every trophy made him want another one. Every victory inspired him to seek greater challenges. That relentless ambition became one of his defining characteristics. Winning major trophies. As Ronaldo developed into a world-class player, Manchester United enjoyed tremendous success. The club won league titles. Domestic trophies followed. European success arrived as well. The team played exciting football and competed against the best clubs in the world. Ronaldo became a crucial part of that success. His goals often changed matches. His creativity created opportunities. His leadership inspired teammates. The young boy from Madeira was now performing on the biggest stages in football. Millions of fans around the world watched him every week. And with every match, his reputation continued to grow. The Ballon d'Or dream. By 2008, Cristiano Ronaldo was playing the best football of his career. Everything seemed to come together perfectly. His confidence was at an all-time high. His performances were spectacular. His goals were extraordinary. Week after week, he delivered moments of brilliance. Fans were amazed. Opponents were frustrated. And experts were running out of words to describe his talent. That year, Ronaldo helped Manchester United achieve remarkable success. His contributions were impossible to ignore. Then came one of the proudest moments of his life. Cristiano Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or, the award given to the best football player in the world. For the young boy who once kicked a ball through the streets of Madeira, it was an unbelievable achievement. Years of sacrifice. Years of hard work. Years of determination. Everything had led to this moment. But if people thought Ronaldo would be satisfied, they didn't know him very well. Because even after becoming the best player in the world, he wanted more. Much more. Dreaming of new challenges. Success often changes people. Some become comfortable. Some stop pushing themselves. Some believe they have achieved enough. Cristiano Ronaldo was different. He viewed success as a starting point, not a destination. After conquering England, he began thinking about new challenges, new goals, new dreams. One club attracted his attention more than any other: Real Madrid, one of the most famous football clubs in history. The Spanish giants had admired Ronaldo for years. Their fans dreamed of seeing him wear the famous white jersey. And Ronaldo himself was intrigued by the possibility. He knew that moving to Spain would bring even greater pressure, even greater expectations, and even greater challenges. But challenges had never frightened him. In fact, they motivated him. As the years passed, discussions about a transfer became more serious. The football world watched with anticipation. Would Ronaldo remain in England? Or would he begin a new chapter in Spain? Eventually, the answer arrived, and it would become one of the most important transfers in football history. The end of one chapter. Leaving Manchester United was emotional. The club had transformed Ronaldo's life. It had helped him become a world-class player. It had given him trophies, success, and unforgettable memories. Most importantly, it had introduced him to Sir Alex Ferguson, the mentor who helped shape his career. But Ronaldo understood something important. Growth often requires change. New dreams require new challenges. And he believed his journey was far from over. As he prepared to leave England, he carried valuable lessons with him. Lessons about discipline. Lessons about professionalism. Lessons about excellence. Those lessons would soon help him reach even greater heights. The next chapter of his story would take place in Spain. A chapter filled with records, historic rivalries, unforgettable moments, and a level of success that few athletes in history have ever achieved. The world had already witnessed the rise of Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it was about to witness the birth of a global legend, Real Madrid, global greatness, and an unforgettable legacy. A new beginning in Spain. In the summer of 2009, Cristiano Ronaldo began a new chapter in his life. After years of success in England, he officially joined Real Madrid, one of the most famous football clubs in the world. The transfer captured global attention. Newspapers covered the story. Television channels discussed it endlessly. Fans everywhere wanted to know whether Ronaldo could succeed under enormous pressure. The expectations were unbelievable. Real Madrid supporters expected greatness. Club officials expected trophies. The football world expected history. For many players, such pressure would have been overwhelming. But Cristiano Ronaldo had never been afraid of expectations. He welcomed them. He embraced them. And once again, he was ready to prove himself. When he was introduced at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, tens of thousands of fans came to welcome him. It was one of the most memorable presentations in football history. Standing in front of the crowd, Ronaldo smiled. But deep inside, he knew something important. The celebration was only the beginning. The real work was about to start, turning pressure into motivation. Many athletes struggle when expectations become too high. Every mistake receives criticism. Every poor performance becomes a headline. Every failure is analyzed by millions. Cristiano understood this reality. Instead of allowing pressure to affect him negatively, he used it as motivation. Every training session became an opportunity to improve. Every match became an opportunity to prove himself. Every challenge became fuel for his ambition. His dedication remained extraordinary. While others celebrated success, Ronaldo focused on improvement. He trained relentlessly. He maintained strict discipline. He continued pushing his body and mind to new limits. As a result, his performances became extraordinary. Goals arrived regularly. Records began falling. Fans quickly realized they were watching a special player. A player capable of achieving things that seemed impossible. Breaking records. During his time at Real Madrid, Ronaldo entered the most productive period of his career. Season after season, he scored goals at an astonishing rate. Defenders struggled to stop him. Goalkeepers feared him. Opposing teams spent countless hours trying to find ways to contain him. Yet week after week, he delivered. Some goals came from powerful shots. Others came from incredible headers. Some came from brilliant free kicks. Others came from moments of pure instinct. What made Ronaldo truly special was his ability to score in almost every situation imaginable. Whether his team needed a goal in the first minute or the final minute, he was ready. Whether the match was easy or difficult, he was prepared. Whether the pressure was small or enormous, he remained focused. His consistency amazed football fans around the world. Year after year, he continued producing remarkable performances. And with every goal, his legend grew larger. The rivalry that defined an era. During Ronaldo's years in Spain, football experienced one of the greatest rivalries in sports history. On one side stood Cristiano Ronaldo. On the other side stood Lionel Messi. Messi played for Barcelona, Real Madrid's biggest rival. Both players were extraordinary. Both players won trophies. Both players broke records. And both players inspired millions. The football world became divided. Some fans believed Ronaldo was the greatest. Others believed Messi deserved that title. Every goal was compared. Every trophy was analyzed. Every achievement sparked debate. But regardless of personal opinions, one thing was undeniable. Their rivalry pushed both players to extraordinary levels. Instead of becoming comfortable, Ronaldo worked harder. Instead of relaxing after success, he continued improving. He understood that greatness requires constant effort, and the competition motivated him to become even better. For football fans, it was a golden era. An era that will be remembered for generations. Leadership beyond goals. Many people associate Cristiano Ronaldo with goals and records. But his influence extended far beyond statistics. As he matured, he became a leader. Not just through words, but through actions. Teammates admired his work ethic. Young players looked up to him. Coaches respected his professionalism. Whenever his team faced difficult moments, Ronaldo often stepped forward. He demanded excellence from himself and those around him. He encouraged teammates. He inspired confidence. and he demonstrated the importance of discipline. Leadership, he believed, was not about telling people what to do. It was about setting an example. Every day, he showed others what commitment looked like. And that example became one of his greatest strengths. Success with Portugal. Despite all his club achievements, one dream remained especially important. Cristiano wanted success with Portugal. Representing his country meant everything to him. Every time he wore the national team jersey, he carried the hopes of millions of Portuguese supporters. The journey, however, was not easy. There were painful defeats, disappointing tournaments, and moments of heartbreak. Critics questioned whether Portugal could ever achieve major international success. Some even questioned Ronaldo's ability to lead the national team. But Ronaldo refused to lose faith. He continued working, continued believing, continued fighting. Eventually, his perseverance was rewarded. Portugal achieved one of the greatest accomplishments in its football history. For Ronaldo, the moment was deeply emotional. It wasn't just about winning. It was about fulfilling a lifelong dream. A dream that began when he was a young boy playing football on the streets of Madeira. More than a football player. As Ronaldo's fame grew, he became much more than an athlete. He became a global icon. Millions followed his career. Millions admired his discipline. Millions found inspiration in his story. What made Ronaldo unique was his ability to connect with people from different backgrounds. Many saw themselves in his journey. A young boy with limited resources. A dreamer facing challenges. Someone determined to create a better future. His story proved that success is not reserved for the privileged. Success is available to those who are willing to work for it. Those who refuse to quit. Those who continue moving forward despite obstacles. This message resonated with people across the world, and it transformed Ronaldo into a symbol of perseverance. The secret behind his success. People often ask a simple question. What made Cristiano Ronaldo so successful? Was it talent? Certainly talent played a role. But talent alone cannot explain his achievements. The world is full of talented people who never reach their potential. The true difference was his mindset. Ronaldo developed habits that separated him from others. He embraced discipline. He welcomed hard work. He remained committed to improvement. While others searched for shortcuts, Ronaldo focused on consistency. While others made excuses, Ronaldo took responsibility. While others stopped after achieving success, Ronaldo continued pushing forward. His greatness was not built in a single day. It was built through thousands of small decisions, thousands of training sessions, thousands of sacrifices, thousands of moments when he chose effort over comfort. That is the real secret behind his success. Lessons we can learn. Cristiano Ronaldo's story offers valuable lessons for everyone, not just athletes. Everyone. Lesson 1. Your beginning does not define your future. Ronaldo was not born into wealth. He did not grow up with special advantages. Yet he refused to let his circumstances limit his ambitions. Your starting point does not determine your destination. Lesson 2. Hard work beats excuses. Throughout his life, Ronaldo faced obstacles. But he never used them as excuses. Instead, he used them as motivation. Every challenge became an opportunity to improve. Lesson 3. Consistency creates greatness. Success is not about working hard once. It is about working hard repeatedly. Day after day. Month after month. Year after year. Consistency transforms dreams into reality. Lesson 4. Never stop learning. Even after becoming one of the world's best players, Ronaldo continued improving. He understood that growth never ends. The moment you stop learning is the moment you stop progressing. Lesson 5. Believe in yourself. Perhaps the most important lesson of all. There will always be people who doubt you. People who underestimate you. People who tell you something cannot be done. But if you believe in yourself and remain committed to your goals, extraordinary things become possible. The legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo's name is recognized across the globe. His achievements have earned him a place among the greatest athletes in history. His records have inspired future generations. His story continues motivating people from every corner of the world. But perhaps his greatest achievement isn't measured by trophies or goals. Perhaps his greatest achievement is the example he set. An example of determination. An example of discipline. An example of resilience. His journey reminds us that success is not about where you come from. It is about where you are willing to go, and how hard you are willing to work to get there. The boy from Madeira became a legend, not because life was easy, but because he refused to quit when life became difficult. And that may be the most powerful lesson of all. And that brings us to the end of Cristiano Ronaldo's incredible story. From a small island in Portugal to the biggest football stadiums in the world, his journey proves that dreams can become reality when combined with hard work, discipline, and unwavering determination. His life teaches us that success is not something that happens overnight. It is built through daily effort, daily sacrifice, and daily commitment to improvement. No matter where you come from, no matter what challenges you face, and no matter how impossible your goals may seem, never stop believing in yourself. Because every great achievement begins with a dream and the courage to pursue it. We hope you enjoyed this inspiring story and improved your English listening skills along the way. If you found this story helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Orbit, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next inspiring English learning story. Thank you for listening. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep believing. And remember, your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Until next time, this is English Orbit, helping you learn English through powerful stories, one journey at a time. See you in the next video.